The thing I love about hitting 30 days of no PMO, no pornography, is how you can break through to the other side. The other side is simply a place where you are no longer in your own way. You don't overthink things as much. You don't feel as anxious all the time. You get your mind back and you get your life back. By no means is 30 days the ultimate goal. Really, it's just the beginning. But it's a notable landmark on this journey that's really worth talking about, because there is a shift. You do change over these 30 days, and really, it's difficult not to. Because if you are coming out on top every single time that you're tested by your cravings, you change as a person. You develop grit and character. And what's more is you become a warrior. Because over these 30 days, it's not the case that you get by easily because you barely experience cravings. No, not at all. Over these 30 days, you experience a hell of a lot of cravings. Whew. And what you do is, with full consciousness, you turn all these down. I'm even talking about the moments where it is unbelievably difficult, when you're in that danger zone of potentially relapsing, where you feel as though you've lost all perspective, all self-control. At any moment you could give in. Your state of mind is such that using pornography doesn't just seem like a good idea, it seems like the perfect idea. Your mind completely blocks out all future consequences and is totally enraptured by the fantasy. It is as if you are under a spell. And even when you're feeling like you're hypnotized and spellbound by this intensely strong desire, and you lack any and all sense of what would be the right decision here, you still find a way through. You don't give in. Because somewhere deep inside of you, you have ingrained the knowledge that it's just not worth it. It's not. So you, having plowed through these 30 days of traps, pitfalls, and temptations, you make it all the way over the line, and you experience what I like to call breaking through to the other side. This is a state of mind where you essentially just regain your self-control. You're back in the driver's seat. You have been steadily disciplined, and as a result, you feel a lot more grounded. Being in this space helps to convince you to not go back, because your reality has shifted. You're shown new possibilities. You enjoy having within your reality high energy, high confidence, high motivation, high sex drive, high positivity, high ambition, and high creativity. You level up and you just let it happen. You go with the momentum and you use it and all of these benefits to change your life. But just know that at some point you will turn around and you will look for just a second, you'll take a peek. And what you will see, looking behind you, is not pretty. You will see the life that you've left behind, and it will make you feel something. Relapses, overthinking, anxiety, low energy, erectile dysfunction, depression, self-doubt, feeling disconnected, having difficulty socializing, being in your head too much, bad habits, bad thoughts, bad energy, bad choices, and poor spiritual connection are just a few of these things that you see. And this brings a strange feeling in you. It brings about an almost melancholic feeling, almost bittersweet and quite reflective. You see that in order for you to have made it out, part of you had to die. That part of you is your lower self. It's the soul-sucking, pleasure-seeking energy leech that drains you of all that makes you good and happy. You had to let this part live inside of you for a while so that it could run its course, so that you could burn through your desire. But now that you've matured and have exhausted that desire, you don't need to live this way anymore. You can let this go and you can move on. That is what essentially these 30 days is about. It's about pulling the trigger and making this scary move. Most people are just too afraid to do this. It's too emotionally difficult. But for you, there's a deep reason why you're watching this video right now. This video has landed in your reality. It has aligned with you because you're on the path. Use your courage and use your balls and go and make yourself proud and do these 30 days. Another amazing benefit of these 30 days is you become a lot happier. You become a much, much, much happier person without pornography in your life. Your mood is better regulated. Your emotions are more stable. It's easier to find joy in daily life, and you treasure the little things. I do want to mention though, it is damn easy not to experience this because you can be doing these 30 days. But if your lifestyle still sucks and your spiritual connection still sucks and you're not fully committing, nothing will happen. When I say, especially when I say 30 days, I only ever mean 30 full days of total purity. This does not mean scrolling on Instagram. This does not mean being on the explore page. Because right there, pornography exists. It's hidden in plain sight. But it's softcore, so it's perfectly acceptable to be shown there. And you know, I get this. I've been there myself, but the truth is, being there is a coping strategy. You're trying to pacify yourself as you make these emotionally difficult changes. Turning to Instagram might not seem like it's doing much damage, but it is. And you do not want to be on there in any capacity. And most importantly, you're never going to find anything that you're actually interested in on there. As well as this, if you scroll endlessly, what you do to yourself is you compromise your ability to be sensitive. And this is everything. Because if you can't be sensitive, you can't feel inwardly properly. Feeling inwardly is the way in which you perceive all of these wonderful benefits. You need to be able to feel inside. So don't sabotage your ability to look within yourself because you've cluttered your mind by using these lazy coping strategies. It's not the way. And you know this. The next awesome benefit is, and I love this, sex is no longer always on your mind. This is very, very rewarding. If you knew just how much time and energy you spend thinking about sex, you would seriously reconsider what kind of thoughts that you allow into your consciousness and into your reality. Don't think for a second that these kind of thoughts aren't subconsciously shaping and influencing your reality. They are. And you can see this most evidently after a relapse. Notice how you can't help but sexualize people and things. And this robs you of your ability to have pure and clear perception. I don't know if you've noticed this, but a flashy, sexy thumbnail will get you in the days after a relapse. And this is because you're in a lower state. These kind of thumbnails are appealing to you because you're in a lower state. The whole mission here for us is to use these 30 days especially to raise your state and become genuinely disinterested in these flashy, hypersexual photos and thumbnails. You know that you've done the work when photos and thumbnails, they pop up, but they don't faze you. They don't trigger you. You're calm because you are a rock of awareness. There are countless more benefits that I could share with you, and I will in future videos, which I'm very excited about. But for now, enjoy this last one. The last benefit is, if you exercise in and around or past this 30-day mark, you will find yourself being a beast. I really do find that the quality and intensity of your workouts increases massively. And you can really feel after these 30 days that you haven't touched pornography in weeks because your mental strength and your mental energy are boosted in such a satisfying way And this really helps you to go hard with your workouts and to build huge momentum in the gym. What's more is you have this drive, this very unique drive that is so exclusive to having an abundance of sexual energy. And it's almost pleasurable. It can make working out feel so damn good. If you've had this feeling before, whether it's with running, cycling, lifting, or playing sports, when it kicks in, you feel unstoppable. And it makes the activity that you're doing way easier and way more enjoyable. The final thing that I'll say is this. If you are serious about this work and working your way out of this addiction, and you do these 30 days, it's very possible that one day you wake up, you look around, and you see that your reality has completely changed. And you think to yourself, man, doing this, getting myself out of the hole, might have just been one of the best decisions I've ever made. How far can I take this? How far does this go? This is so damn exciting. Let's go and crush life. Let's go and live life. Let's do it all. You're free. So, if you enjoyed this video and you would like more, then please do subscribe.